My name is Nick, and today we're going to be doing something that I promised people I would do a long time ago. I have a massive amount of original art and stories from people at conventions that I go to. So now we are going to go and try it. This is not try it. What am I talking about? This is me going in depth as much as I can upon their original art. Um, And if you read the title, this is The City of Depression by Joni Miller, one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met in my entire life. Very sweet lady, very sweet lady. Wonderful story we've got here today. I'm going to be going chapter by chapter. So hopefully the audio will sound better as time goes on, because this is a new set that I built. It's not next to my main setup. And I don't have another microphone over here that's suitable. I've got a headset, so we're going to see how it sounds. But we're going to go chapter by chapter, and this is chapter 1. I read this entire volume. A little note from me, but I like getting stuff signed. On the other one, I got something in the back too. But the first chapter that we have here, it is all set up, and it's a wonderful little setup to a fantastic story. Ooh, don't want to get that burned. I'd be very upset if I burned this. Especially because I got this all the way back in 2018, and I'm just now getting your stuff done. I'm so sorry, Joni, if you watch this. I know I told you last year and the year before that I'd make a video for you. Here it is. So this is volume 1, which is the first 5 chapters as you can see, plus a 6 teaser. You can check out the site down here at the bottom. It's citydepression.com, where you can see archives of the entire thing, I'm pretty sure, as it is so far. Right now, we're going to go into it just a little bit, chapter by chapter, so if you want to go ahead and check out the rest of it, you can on cityofdepression.com. So, as we can see here, we have Sam Johnston. This is our main character. This person is pretty frazzled. I believe I read that they are INTJ. They all of their personality trait, the Myers-Briggs personality tests are online, and I thought that's pretty interesting because I have the exact same personality as a character that we meet in another chapter. So this is Sam Johnston, our main character, and as you can see, they are running through, and the lights started to flicker in their city. And after the lights were starting to flicker into a weird, bizarre pattern, it didn't seem deliberate, as it says. Tried to break into the electrical grid and discover what was the possible for the phenomenon. They break into the grid, and then something shows up. A symbol. Now this symbol looks pretty darn cool. I'm a big fan. It looks cool. The computer locked up and only shows that symbol. And one of her I kept saying her. They are they, because it's not specified. But they have an uncle who's really good with electronics, Leo. Leo's one of my favorite characters that I've read so far. Sorry, I'm trying to get some more light in here without blasting you. But it turns out that we meet some more characters here too. Naomi, I don't think we don't get too much of Naomi in volume 1, but we have Isaac, their cousin, and that's her uncle Leo, their son, Leo's son. Leo gave up and says to go check out their other uncle, who is not electronically based, but they work at a medical something. I mean, it's probably a hospital. But all they say is Connor, because that's their uncle, and Connor doesn't know anything about what's going on. Connor's like, cool, I don't know. All I know is the symbol that is on my hospital that I work at. But their Aunt Maria knows the darker side to this. Maria told Sam that the signature of a long disbanded group of geneticists who had been affiliated with the mayor. Then we travel to the mayor, and the mayor is extremely upset by getting told all of these things. And this is where we get some nice foreshadowing for the future. Uh, when they asked the lady mayor about the streetlights that she broke down, she warned her to stay away from the radio tower on the edge of town. Now we don't get to see it, as far as I know, in this this volume. Woo, I didn't see it. Um, and to be wary of strange faces, right there at the bottom. There we go. That'll help. Mayor Seidel didn't feel too hot, and they're afraid. So it's pretty interesting. Oh, and then it says, "Oh, just work," just yelling at computers, and then boop, it logs in. I wish that's how it worked. I never can get it to do that. But I just want to do by chapter. I don't want to go ahead and give you everything that we know so far. That would spoil the story for you. This is City of Depression, Volume 1, Chapter 1. I encourage you to go to cityofdepression.com. I will do my best to remember to leave a link down in the description because I always say I'm going to for these things, and I never do. So, what I can say is that you should absolutely check this out. I've read all of Volume 1. I have Volume 2 also in hard copy, but everything is online as far as I know. I don't know if anything's been taken out or not, but you can see a lot of really cool, I don't know, like short trivia and their height, some interesting facts about them, some really cool stuff, some interesting things, and a little bit of who these people are. But I would suggest reading Volume 1 and 2, the archives of all the chapters. That way you're not, getting spoiled by, oh, who's this character, who's that character. I did that to myself, but that's because I run a show here, so being spoiled is something I can't get upset about. Um, yeah, that's all I really have for you this time. I can do like a reading if you want as well, when I get to a better setup. I could do that another day. That'll be on the original Nick show, though, if I do that, because I do readings on the original Nick show. But I absolutely love the person that is Joni Miller, and I know that Devin from Beetle Milk, if you watch the religion section of our podcast, will tell you that Joni is one of the sweetest persons you could ever meet in your entire life, and I don't know. She always gives me free not free stuff. I buy a lot of when I go to her booth at MomoCon, which is where I see her. Um, I buy, a lot of I spend a lot of money with just her booth, honestly. Um, she's an amazing human being, very talented, as you can see by this wonderful art, the art and story, an interesting story. There you go. That's the whole thing right there. City of Depression follows Sam Johnston and their family as they uncover and try to maneuver through an alien threat to all of humanity. And right there, read more online at cityofdepression.com. So, I'm going to leave a link that in the description. If when I find all of Joni's Insta or all of her social medias, I'll put that in the description. This time I will remember. You get to hear Devin talk about his socials all the time. So if you don't know by now, sorry. I'll still put it down on the other stuff. But for real, honestly, check out Joni and her amazing story at cityofdepression.com. I'll come back at you another time with Chapter 2. Thank you so much for watching, and this has been Lorecast. If you want to hear more of me, I'm Nick from the Original Nick Show and Original Nick Games. And Lorecast. Be sure to check us out most every Sunday. We have something else going on where we talk about the lore and all of your favorite anime, movie, TV shows, heck, even music videos. We're getting into some weird stuff. Or if you want to hear something more real and more educated, I would say tune in on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, where we talk about religions. Right now, we're in the middle of talking about Christianity, and we will see where we go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Lorecast.